Hello, my name is Kurt. I'm a senior principal engineer working with the GSE team. This video is dedicated to demonstrating how to use Windows PowerShell to quickly gather Active Directory group policy information. We'll look at using PowerShell commands to collect a list of GPOs, how to bring up a specific domain GPO, and finally how to compile a detailed report on all domain GPOs. So once again, our first command is going to gather all the GPOs we have in a specific domain. We have to designate our domain in this specific command. We have two other commands that will call up a GPO either by name or by Guid. And the last command we're going to look at is one that will gather all the GPOs and detailed information about them. So let's go ahead and look at each command individually. So this is a command that will once again get all the GPOs that can be found for my TS domain. And let's go ahead and kick that one off. So we have a list of several different GPOs that have been created within this domain. We have the default domain policy, the default domain controller policy, and several other user policies that have been specified. The information that you're going to get back will be some of the information related to the domain itself, the ID for the GPO, when it was created, and any changes that were made in the way of a modification. It'll specify the date when that occurred. Now, the next command that we want to take a look at. So if we have one specific GPO that we want to get general information on, all we have to do is specify the name of that GPO, and we get the same information that we just saw a few minutes ago. Now, if we want, we can also specify and bring up information about an Active Directory GPO by using the Guid. So this is actually the ID that we found being returned for my team _WP GPO that was created. And it's going to return all the same information. Now, the last command, and the one that actually may be the most beneficial of all of them, is our command that will gather the information and push that into a report. So let's go ahead and bring him up. Now, this specific command is a little bit different. It's Get-GPOReport. We're specifying all in this case. It's all the GPOs that can be found in my TS domain. It's going to return that in HTML format. We can also do this returning it in XML format. For this particular example, we're going to go ahead and use HTML. And we'll want to specify a path for this specific return to be written to. In this case, we're going to create a report called GPO Reports All. So let's go ahead and kick it off. And let's take a look and see if our report actually was generated. And yes, it was. And as you can tell, it's in HTML format. Now, the specific policies themselves, we can open up all the different subcategories here to actually figure out exactly what these group policies are doing, what they're related to, the creation date, the delegation, who these GPOs are actually being directed toward when they're being applied. So needless to say, this can be beneficial information, especially if you're trying to troubleshoot a given GPO issue. Obviously, you can get all this information through the GUI within Windows itself, but if you're trying to save time, this is one quick and easy way to do it by just using these simple commands right here. All right, that concludes our demo on using Windows PowerShell to quickly collect Active Directory group policy information. Thank you for watching.